All right, everybody. Welcome back to Decoding. We are in class number 5, and as I consider um, the work that we have done up to this point, come a great distance. But I do have quite a few more reading concepts yet to go, and I think that with your permission, what I would like to do tonight is to review the three rules of Shivana that we did last week and add the other two into it. I want to go over all five of them together, and I want the first three. The first three may be a little bit review, but I actually want to go over them all over again, all five together. And because of that, that's going to push back some of the other things that I really wanted to get to tonight. So what I would like to do, with your permission, is to go ahead with that and then add maybe another class or two to the end of this. Um, does that sound good? Does that sound okay? All right,
Yes.
Yes.
excellent. All right, so I'll let the powers that be know that we're going to need this room for a couple more sessions. And I think that'll be really good opportunity for us to digest and to talk more about the Siddur also, because the whole purpose of this is so that we can actually go into the Siddur and read it and know what we're looking at. So all that said, Ann and Alan, I just told everybody we're going to do two more classes. We're going to tag two more classes onto the end, and we're going to spend tonight reviewing what we did last week, as well as adding a little bit on. And one of the other reasons why I want to do that tonight is because I was not able to get you the materials that I wanted to get you this week, but I've copied everything. It's all in the computer. It's all ready to email, and I'm going to give you all kinds of stuff to practice this week.
Ah, ah. Do we get chocolate covered matzah as a special dispensation?
You got to get it at ShopRite. What do you want from me?
Upright has the answer.
You got it.
That's right. You know, if you buy enough of the chocolate matzah, they'll give you the regular matzah for free.
Ice in the winter too. Leave it alone.
When are the two other classes, Mike?
I have to talk to the office and find out, but we'll tag them on to the end. They'll be Wednesdays, just like these have been.
Okay.
All right.
But I don't know exactly when yet. All right, so let's actually let me first get my presentation going. Now I can share it. Okay. So we is there? You don't see any boxes over the screen, do you?
No, I just see your circle
This
disappeared.
guy, this little guy.
There is a box over the screen.
Yeah. All right. So we're looking again, just to review. We started with multisyllable words, combination of open and closed syllables. Okay. This was ul, om, two closed syllables. A closed syllable ends with a consonant sound. Okay. This was a closed followed by an open. Carla.
Yes. You want me to pronounce the word?
Yes. Can you read it, please?
Ugdi.
Ugdi. Excellent. Okay. Anne and Alan, can you read this word for us?
Viva.
Very good. Claire, I know that you haven't been to all the sessions. Do you want to try this one, or do you want us to skip?
Skip.
All right. All right, Sarah, it's you.
Adone.
Adone. Very good. Okay, Larry, let's see. Why don't you get I don't know if this is easy or hard, but I'm going to give you the whole page.
All right. Yitgadal v'yikadash.
Very nice. Somebody stole your thunder there. I don't know who it was, but I heard somebody saying it.
Sorry. We
Sorry.
did that.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right,
That was autopilot.
sorry.
All right. Now we're going to get into the Shvana, okay? So Shvana and Shvanach. Shvana is the two dot vowel, the vertical two dots under the letter. Sometimes it's silent, sometimes it's pronounced or I. Not or but Is that clear? Or I. And we tried a few of these letters, so Pete, why don't you give us these three letters?
Nah.
Excellent. Okay. Now, so we're getting back into what we did last week. I have a whole bunch more examples of each one of these, and we're going to do each one. We're going to do one at a time. The 5 rules of Shvana. There are 5 situations in which the Shva is going to be pronounced. Okay. First rule. It's always pronounced when it appears under the first letter of a word. Right? Remember that? So let's start at the top again. My top, let's go to, oh, Evelyn, I'm sorry, we forgot you. Okay, try this one.
So, the Yigal,
Say it as a word.
the Yigal.
Very good, very good. So what I just pushed Evelyn just to remind everybody, kind of what we did last week. Her name is not Evelyn, it's Evelyn. Okay? When we say these words, it's the sort of the, we may need to sound them out at first to get where we're going to go. But getting where we're going to go is not sounded out syllables, it's a whole word. So by all means, do what you need to do to get to that place. If you need to sound it out, 10 times in order to be able to put it together as a word, sound it out however you need to, but make sure you get to the point where you're actually creating a word. Otherwise, we develop a habit of sounding out syllables, which is not really going to lead us to reading. Okay? The sounding out syllables is an intermediate step along the way to getting to the point where we can say the entire word. Okay? Very good, Evelyn. Thank you for being the guinea pig on that again. All right, Pete, how about this one?
Yeah, very bay.
Yes, excellent. You went through a couple of iterations there to make sure you realize that the vowel under the resh was silent.
Yeah.
Everybody get that? It's be. Be. Is that clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Larry.
Ritze,
Ritze, exactly. Okay, Anne and Alan. Well, let's do one at a time. How about Anne?
Mo.
Okay, so Kamo, right. Very good. Very good. Alan.
You say Camo too. Bino.
Beno, very nice. Okay, so we got some other ones here. Claire, can you do this? Well, this top one's a little cut off. I hope can you read this?
Skip. Okay, I'll just
Skip.
listen today.
Okay, all right, great. Yeah, you go back and listen to the other ones. It'll clarify everything that we're talking about.
Okay.
But basically, just a quick review. This vowel, when it's underneath the first letter of a word, sounds like I. So this word, Sarah, is pronounced what?
Petach.
Pitach. Very good.
Oh, petach. I missed that. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said it. All right.
No, petach.
Ah, you should have let me believe it. I thought you got it.
No, I got to get it right.
All right, Carla, this one over here.
R.
Say it again.
Nehar.
I can't hear you, Carla.
Nehar.
Right. Excellent. Everybody get that? Nehar.
Uh-huh.
Okay, back to the top. Wait, where'd Evelyn go?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. You're not at the top anymore. I don't know why people keep moving around. All right. Okay, so do this one here.
The gore?
Sigor, excellent. Larry, this one here.
Nitsor.
Okay, I heard syllables.
Nitsor.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's keep going. Right up at the top right, Anne.
No, sorry. Shaname.
Shanaim, very good, very good. Shanaim. Alan, how about this one over here? Shivat. Shivat, right. Okay, I'm going back up to the top. Claire, you want to skip again or you want to give it a shot?
No, skip. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Okay, Evelyn, right down here.
Shemot.
Shemot, right? Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Shemot.
Shemot is,
Part of my letters are being covered by pictures of everybody.
oh, okay. So if you hover your cursor, by the way, over those pictures, at the top of that panel, you'll see a few icons in a black bar. If you go to the one that's on the very left, the little line, and you click on that, all those pictures will go away, and you'll be able to see. Did that help?
No, no.
Okay. All right. Well,
It
You
may
can continue.
depend on what.
we'll keep going. We'll keep. Okay, Evelyn. So this is Shemot. We were talking about. This is familiar to us. We know this from where?
From the Torah.
From the Torah. It's one of the books of the Torah. This is how you spell it. This is how it's spelled. Shemot. And sometimes when they transliterate this into English, they spell it with an apostrophe after the sh, and other times they spell it with an e. Most of the time they say Shemot with an e, but it could be either way. Okay, so Pete, wait, right down here.
Shechin.
Shechin. Okay, anybody recognize that?
Is that related to Shekinah?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Shechin, Shechin, taking the wine out of the cup.
Oh.
It's one of the plagues. One of the plagues. We're going to be saying this in a couple of weeks. All right. So that's Shvana. That's the first rule when the Shva occurs under the first letter of the word. Okay. We also did rule number 2, which is Shva is always pronounced when it appears under a letter containing a dagesh. And a dagesh, as we will recall, is the dot that appears in the middle of a letter. That dot sometimes with in a few letters will actually change the sound of the letter, but most of the time it's just there. The only purpose that we need to know what to do with it is for the purposes here of shvana. A letter that's got a dagesh in it and a shva underneath it is pronounced the shva is pronounced. So let's take a look at some. Larry, we were on you, right? It's your turn.
Sa Peru.
Great. Give it to me as a word again.
Sa Peru.
Excellent. That's it. Everybody see that?
Oh,
Okay, Carla.
A kafar.
Say it again, a little louder.
A kafar.
Excellent. Bakafar. How many syllables in this word?
3.
3. Which ones are open and which are closed, if any?
Ba is open. Ka is open. Bar is closed.
Excellent. Excellent. That's right. Everybody see that? Everybody see that? I mean, and just to reiterate, why we need to know whether it's open or closed is because once we start getting into longer words, and probably not going to throw too many of those at you in this class, but once you get into the longer words, in order to really be able to pronounce it, you need to know how to sound it out. And if you don't know where the syllables are, it's very difficult to sound it out, right? So it's really important to be able to syllabify these things and identify what kind of sounds these are, open or closed, rather, with the syllables. Okay, very good, Carla. All right, Anne, how about this one right here? Say it again. Okay, those syllables are correct. Now let's hear a word. Say it again. That's right. That's right. That's right. Shelecha. 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 Everybody see that? Okay. All right, Alan. Up here. Say it again. Say it louder. Saperu. Very good. Saperu. Alan, tell me about the syllables. How many syllables are they, and which are they open or closed?
The 3 syllables.
Correct.
Sa is open. Are also open. No. Pe. Sorry. Sa pe. That's closed and the last one is open.
Okay. Does anybody disagree?
There's 3 open.
Sarah says 3 open.
Yeah, I agree. 3-0.
Alan, do you want to revise your answer, or do you see what they're looking at? Say the syllables again. Go through and say sa, open or closed.
Row. Ru. Saparu.
Right. Saperu. Okay, so sa, open or closed.
Open.
P. P. Open or closed.
Open.
Open. Ru. Open or closed.
Open.
Open, right? All 3 open.
Open.
Yep. Very good. Okay. That's why we do this, folks. It's because some of these, you think they're one thing, but they're really something else, and the only way to do it is to really take it apart. All right, Claire, I'm gonna skip over if that's okay. Just jump in if you want me to, if you want to give one a shot at some point. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Evelyn, how about this one here?
Damucha.
Say it again.
Damucha.
Did you say zamucha?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's the sound of this first consonant?
Silent.
Is that
Pete-
Zad?
Yes.
Pete says silent.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is you're thinking that this is sadi,
Yeah.
but it's actually ayin, which is silent.
Oh. Okay, looking at it wrong. Okay.
Okay, so give it another shot.
Amucha.
Okay, amucha. So you're saying this sounds like oo.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so let's try to stick a little bit closer to or or Ooh is a different vowel. Ooh is this over here. So if we're saying ooh, then we're looking at a different vowel. So you want to try and really, it's really a nothing sound, but it has to be there. So the example I gave is when I say something like, I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. I'm not going to the store. I'm going to the store. you can clearly hear that there's a vowel between the TH and the S of the store. But it's so fast and it's like a nothing. No emphasis whatsoever, but it's there. That's how this sounds. It's not amucha, but it's more like amecha. Amecha. Okay, try that again.
Amacha.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. You could even make a little bit less of it. Amecha. Yeah, not quite amcha, but you'll hear people say amcha all the time. A lot of people say, use the word when they're talking about, the Jewish community, the Jewish people. They'll talk about amcha, but the word is actually not pronounced that way in biblical Hebrew. Modern Hebrew people say amcha all the time, but the correct way to pronounce it for our purposes is amcha. Amcha. The is in there. Amcha. Okay. Very good. Pete, how about this one over here?
I want to go back for a moment, okay?
Sure.
Because I want to say amecha.
Ah, that's a different word. That's a different word. There is a word where you have this vowel right here under the mem instead of this one.
Ah, got it.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad you noticed that. All right, let's try this one here.
Milau.
Oops, did I just cover it up?
Yes.
You're on
Okay.
For a
first.
second.
All right, try it again.
Milau.
Milau, right, milau. Everybody see that?
Yes.
Very good, Pete. What are tell me about the syllables there.
The mem. What the hell? The L.
Lamed, yeah. I mean, look, I kind of set you up for that because I didn't really teach you the letter names, and to do this work, to talk about it this way, we kind of need
Some I
that.
know and some I don't.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all right. Don't worry.
That's it. The other consonant is silent.
All right. So wait a minute. So, say that again. I didn't quite follow. So
Okay.
say each syllable and tell me if it's open or closed.
Okay, so the mem is open.
Well, it's not a mem. That's not the syllable. Mem is just a letter. A syllable is the letter and its vowel sound.
I'm sorry, me.
Me, exactly. Okay, that's open.
That is closed.
Okay, is it end with a consonant sound or a vowel sound?
Oh, it ends with a vowel sound.
Okay, so that makes it
It's open.
open, right.
Milau.
Okay, and open or closed.
Open.
Very good. So again, all three open. All right. They're not all three open on all of these words here. Let's get back up to the top here. Wait a minute. Yeah, you guys keep moving around. I don't know what to make of this. All right. Evelyn, you're at the top now. You weren't. I know we just did you, but we're gonna do it again.
I can't see this one, so
Oh,
I can't
you
see the
can't see
letters
this?
because from the picture. Something's covering it, so I'll
Oh,
skip
okay.
up to the next one.
Okay. All right, Sarah, can you see this first one here?
Yeah. Gadilu. Gadilu.
God Delu. Excellent. Okay, and tell me about open or closed. How many syllables and what are they?
Open, open, open.
Open, open, open. I love it. It's like that made me just think of a bingo thing, like not a bingo thing. Like what are the slot machines? What do they say when you win? It's I don't know, three somethings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cherries?
Three cherries, whatever. Cherry, cherry. People don't really yell cherry, 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 but
No.
okay. Actually, Carly, you should know the answer to this. You're from this. You're from the land of slot machine. Yes. Yeah, people don't yell that either. Well, they yell it once, maybe like goal. All right, back to work. Back to work. Okay, Evelyn, this
Okay.
one's yours.
Dabru.
Okay, How many syllables, and are they open or closed?
There's three.
3.
Open, open, open.
Open, open, open. Let me hear all 3 syllables again.
Da-ba-ru.
Okay, and say it as a word.
Dabru.
Okay. That's. I think I pushed you too far too far in the other direction.
Not to say, right, I'm trying not to
Yeah,
emphasize the,
yeah. See, it definitely it takes practice. It takes practice. Say,
Yeah.
just try it after me. Dabiru.
da-baru.
That's it. Dabiru. It's almost like you're saying b, b. Dabiru. Dabiru. You can't make a B sound without doing that. You can't make a D sound, d, d, Gadilu. But you can make a Z without an So when you get to those kinds of letters, then you really have to pay attention to how to do it. So let's go to Carla, right here.
Okay, so just in time for me to butcher it. Okay. Mizman?
Sorry?
Mizman?
Okay. I heard Mizman. Is that what you want to say?
I think that's what I want to say. Is that not what I want to say?
Well, let's, how many syllables are there here?
Me, ze, man, 3.
3 syllables. So I need to hear 3 syllables when you say it.
Mizman,
Ah, that sounds more like it. Say it again.
Mizman.
Miziman. Exactly. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. Good. Does that make sense to everybody else?
Yes.
All right. Larry, haven't heard from you in a while.
Let's see, Hazavi.
Okay. Can you give me a little bit of a tweaking of the pronunciation of this middle letter? I heard Z.
Oh, Z or dip.
Ts. It's like the sound at the
Like
end of the word
the-
trucks. Wait, huts. Huts. Jabba the Hutt's brother. Ts.
Uh, yeah,
So try it again. Let me hear it again.
Hazavi. Hazavi.
Hatsavi. Exactly. Very good. All right. Okay. We're making progress here. Are you guys
Could you
finding this
repeat that last
useful?
one again, please?
This last word right here?
Yeah, how you would say it.
Hatsavi.
That's the.
Hatsavi. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys are you finding this useful, this review?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, back to rule number 3. Schwa is always pronounced when it appears under a letter immediately following a long vowel. And as you may recall, what we had to ask the question, what on earth are long and short vowels? How do we know what a long vowel? We can't know when to pronounce that schwa after a long vowel if we don't even know what a long vowel is. So here we have the short vowels. Anne, can you read across from right to left what we have here?
Ki, ku, ka.
Excellent, excellent. Everybody see that?
Yes.
So these are the short vowels.
Why is E a short vowel?
Um,
It feels like it should be long.
Well, because what we're talking about, unlike in English, when we talk about a short versus a long vowel, we're talking about the sound, like if we take the E vowel, we're taking the E sound as the long version of it, and the short version of it would be correct?
Yes.
But in Hebrew, and E are 2 completely different vowels. So the distinction is not the same. When we're talking about short and long vowels in Hebrew, we are strictly referring to grammatical concepts that have no bearing whatsoever on their pronunciation. Okay?
Oh,
All right. So these are the long vowels. Let's see. Alan, can you read across right to left here?
Sha, na, nay,
Good.
lo, so, zo, zoo.
Zoo. Right. Sha, ne, lo, so, and zoo. Okay. Now these are long again because they are. like, there's no better way to say it. It's just they're long vowels, and you need to know that in order to get this pronunciation correct. Here are a few other long vowels, and this is where it gets confusing, even more confusing, because we just said this was a short vowel. But if there's a yud there, followed by a letter with a shva underneath it, that's going to be long. This is already a long vowel, so having the yud there doesn't change anything. It doesn't even change how it sounds. Actually, this doesn't change how it sounds either. They all sound the same. This yud changes nothing about the pronunciation. So this is, let's see, who do I have here? Claire, do you want to jump in here?
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right, Larry, it's all you.
You want all three of them?
All three of them.
Beth, Gay, E.
What did you say the first one was?
Beth,
Be. Be. Yeah. Okay. All right. I thought I heard you say fe or something.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. All right. Okay. So let's look at some that come after the O sound. So let's see. You guys moved again. Carla, I think you're the next one, if I'm not mistaken. How about this one right here?
Okay. No. Nacha,
Say it again.
Geonecha.
Okay. Say it again as a word. Say it with confidence, even if you're not sure.
You know, Geonecha,
I can't hear the beginning. I'm sorry.
Geona. Geonecha. Geonecha.
Right. That's right. Geonecha. Everybody see that? Now, let's figure out what kinds of syllables we have here, Carla.
Ge is open.
Mm-hmm.
O is open. Necha. Oh, is that two syllables? Ne. Yeah, it would be two syllables. Ne. And cha is another syllable. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables.
That's right. That's right. Does everybody see that? Okay, say it one more time for everybody, Carla.
Geonecha.
Excellent. Excellent. Geonecha. Very nice. Okay, let's go to Evelyn. How about this one right here?
Okay. Ovracha,
Perfect first time out. Very nice. Tell me about the syllables.
open, open, open.
Very good. Very nice. Okay. Sarah, this one right here.
Zoro.
That was very good. I want to hear it as a word, though. Give me a word.
Zoro.
Very nice. Very nice. Tell me about the syllables.
So zo is open, re is open, and oat is closed.
Very good. Everybody see that? Everybody see it? Very good. Okay, I need, who's next? I can't see everybody. Pete, how about
Otsuri,
right here?
Otsuri.
I feel like I'm hearing otsuri. Is that what you're saying?
I am.
I'm missing this sound here.
Oh, it's, okay. Me too. It's Yotsuri.
Very good. And tell me about the syllables.
You got 1, 2, 3.
And what say them and then tell me if they're open or closed.
The first is open. The second is open. Actually, they're all open.
Very good. Very good. Okay, very nice. All right, here's a few more. These words also should be familiar to you. I'm going to try to from now on to pick more words that are familiar from the Sidur. All right, let me see. I've got Carla next on screen, but I feel like I haven't heard from Larry. So Larry, Carla, I'm going to come back to you. Larry, how about this one right here?
Arahu.
Say it again, please.
Arahu.
Excellent. Everybody hear that? Barichu. Now, what do we normally hear people say when they refer to this?
Barhu.
Barchu. So there's two problems with that. First is that second syllable is totally absent. They're saying a 3-syllable word is a 2-syllable word. They're saying barchu instead of barichu. It's 3 syllables, and it is 3 syllables because what kind of vowel is that under the first letter? Long or short?
Long.
Oh,
It's a long vowel, so it's barichu. Okay. Not only that, but when people say barchu, they're also accentuating the first syllable. And in modern Israeli Hebrew, which is what we're learning, it's barechu. Hu is where the accent is. Okay. All right. Anne, how about this one here? Very good. Very good. Okay. Alan, this one.
Samahu.
Very nice. Very nice. Say it with more confidence.
You're asking a lot there. Uh, 3 open.
3 open. And say it again.
Samahu.
Samichu. Very good. All right. Going back up to the top. Who's there now?
Say both.
Sarah's at the top.
our screens are different. Canada.
What?
My screen, I'm at the top.
Oh, well, yeah, you're always at the top of your own screen in Zoom.
Okay, well, guess. Okay.
Sarah, you've got this one here?
Was it me?
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Lamadu.
Lamadu. Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay, we just had that. Oh, let's look at this one. We did this one last time, but let's do this again. Where did, oh, Evelyn, there you are. How about this one?
Nineveh.
Nina,
They.
Nineveh.
Nineveh. How many syllables?
3.
3. And open and closed?
Open, open, open.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Carla.
Seirecha.
Say it again, yes?
Se'irecha,
Se'irecha. Very good. So how many shvana vowels do we have here?
2, because
And what are the two? Why are there two? What are the rules?
so the first one under the sin is because it's the first letter in the word.
Mm-hmm.
Under the resh, because it comes after a long vowel.
Excellent. That is precisely why. Se'irecha. Okay. All right. Now, so much for review. On to new stuff. Now, these next two rules are actually pretty straightforward because you would not be able to pronounce these words any other way without following these rules anyway. So, when you have a double letter, like two reishes in a row, or two mems, or two anythings, you have to pronounce both of them. We don't have words in Hebrew like we have in English, where you'll have double letters like bookkeeper, where you only hear the sound of the double letter once. When in Hebrew, if there's a letter, it has its own sound. So let's take a look at one right now. Larry, do you want to have a go? Try this one out.
Cuckoo.
Say it again.
Cuckoo.
That's exactly right. You know, try to say it without that shva, and still say two kufs.
Yeah, Cuckoo.
Yeah, but if you do that, then you can't hear two letters. The only way to do it is to say li kuku. Okay. How about Alan?
No.
No.
No. No.
Ann, is your name Alan?
I'm sorry.
right.
That's
You say
okay.
it.
That's all right.
No.
Chilaloo. All right, you took over. All right, Alan, you're gonna get another one because Ann took that one. All right, you stole his thunder, Ann, but that was great. Chilaloo. All right, Alan.
Yeah. Nah. Moo.
Say it as a word.
Moo.
All right, are you saying de mamu?
The moo.
Okay, how is this vowel here pronounced? What sound is this?
Oh. Yeah.
D mamu, right. Everybody see that? Okay. All right. Should I get in bed?
Jana asked me if I could get her tissue.
Okay, fine. Okay. All right. Who am I on now? How about Evelyn?
Imamu.
Very nice. Imamu. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a few others. Larry, I have. How about this one here?
Beirut.
Say it again, please.
Beirut.
Excellent. Very good. Carla.
Rokeku.
Say it again. A little more confidence.
Rokeku.
Yep.
How was the first word pronounced? Could you pronounce that? I couldn't really hear.
Rokaku.
No, the
Oh, the first one?
yeah.
Meru.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, and let me see, who haven't I? Sarah, how about this one?
Aruru.
Very nice. Pete, this one's yours.
Sararu.
Sararu. So, how many actual? I mean, there are two potential rules that you could put in play on this one here. Actually, on all four of these. First, we got the double letter, but let's say the double letter wasn't there. let's say it was just the single. How would you pronounce, would these be pronounced anyway or not?
Yes, but you've got the long
Yes.
vowels.
They're all long vowels here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So these are actually pretty interesting ones. I didn't really think of that when I picked them, but you know, they actually represent two rules at the same time. All right, so Pete, what's this one?
Sararu.
Sararu, very good. Okay, we're on to rule number 5, and we're bringing it home. Okay, Shva is always pronounced when it appears as the second of 2 consecutive Shvaim. Let me say that again. Shva is always pronounced when it appears as the second of 2 consecutive Shvaim. Okay, let's take a look now at some examples. Okay. Going back up to the top. Sarah. What about, try this one right here.
So it would be Lexica.
That's exactly right. Lech techa. Everybody hear that? Lech techa. Now, Sarah, tell me about these syllables. What are they? How many and
So
what are
the first Lech would be closed, 2 would be open, and Cha would be open.
Correct. Very good. Pete, this one's yours.
Tiv Nesei.
Say it again, please.
Tiv Nesei.
Okay, what's the sound of this first consonant?
E.
It
Oh, I'm
is.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
T.
very, sorry?
T.
Nope.
Oh, M. M.
All right, try the whole thing again.
Nivena. Oh my God. Nivena say.
Okay, so what is this sound of this letter here? Is that a V or a Ch?
I think it's a Cha.
Okay, I think it is too.
So it's Michena say.
Okay, so you say say, correct?
What I'm
Okay.
saying.
All right. Does somebody want to jump in? Anybody want to challenge that?
You're challenged.
All right. Larry's going to challenge you.
All right.
Mich nesei.
Okay. So Larry says say. Larry, you want to tell Pete why?
Because, oh, well, that's a, an interest. Okay, so here, I guess the E is a short E.
Yes. Yes. The
So,
vowel under the first letter is a short vowel.
right. So, yeah, so then the first schwa is silent. So that's mich. And then the second schwa you pronounce yeah, and then say. Mich say.
Okay. And the second vowel is pronounced. The second schwa is pronounced why?
Because it's the second schwa.
The second
In a row.
we can
In a
have
row.
multiple shvaim, second shva in a row. Exactly, in a row. No, close your eyes.
So I have a question.
Yes.
With these double svarim, the first one is not pronounced, but the second one is pronounced.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Carla.
Same here.
Oh, let me get closer to the computer.
Oh, much better.
So if there are 2 of them in a row, the first one is not pronounced and the second one is pronounced.
Yes, that is the rule we are working on right now. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Do you want to do this one here, Carla? Right here.
So where did it go?
Can you see it?
The Aleph, Aleph, Bet, Resh, that one? It was a different word just a minute ago.
Um, no, I don't know. Do you, is it, can you see the Aleph at the beginning of it?
Yeah, I can. It was a different word just a moment ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yes.
There might have been something,
Been changed.
Yeah.
might have been something covering it up.
No, no, you have a different slide now.
This is a different slide.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I started
There we
sounding
go.
out with a different word. Ishmaru,
Say it again, please.
Ishmaru,
Nishmiru. Okay. Tell me about the syllables.
uh, niche is closed, ne is open, and ru is open.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Um, let's see. Anne, you want to do this one here for us?
Yafra,
Say it again.
Yafra, Yafra, Yafra. Am I doing wrong?
Well, I'm not quite hearing it. So
Yafra.
say each syllable. Yaf. I'm sorry, Anna. I can't hear you
I
so
have that
well.
wrong.
Louder.
Ya, Yaf, Ha.
Yes. Now put it together as a word.
Yafrecha. Yafrecha.
Again. Yafrecha. Yafrecha. Very good. Very good. Excellent. All right. Alan, how about this one here?
Bitanecha.
Say it again, please.
Bitanecha.
Okay. Bitenecha. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So how many syllables and are they open or closed?
Four. Open. Open. Open, open.
Okay. So let me ask you about this second one here. Or what you're saying is the second one. Why is this open? Tell me the reason why this is an open syllable.
Well, it's the first one with the double dots. You got me.
Okay. I got you, but I wasn't trying to get you. I was remember the rule that we're looking at right now is that when there are two shvaim in a row in a word, the second one is always pronounced. The first one is silent.
So then that
First
would-
one is silent. Now, if you think about it, also forget the part from here over. If you just look at this, is there any reason why this shva would have to be pronounced if the rest of this stuff wasn't here? Is there any rule that we know that would make us want to say this shva out loud? Is it the first letter of a word?
No.
No. Is it does it have a dagation in the middle of it?
No.
No. Is it after a long vowel? Is this a long vowel here?
No.
No, this is not. Is this part of a double letter? No, obviously not. So the only other rule we have is, are there two shvaim in a row? And the answer is yes, there are two. So this must be silent and this one is pronounced. So knowing that, you want to give it one more shot at pronouncing that.
Abba, I
Beat
don't
nacha.
Try it again. Say it again.
Beat nacha.
Beat necha. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Evelyn, this one right here.
Ishmara, Ishmara.
Eshmira. Yes. Eshmira. Okay. Pete, this one right here.
Evracha.
Very nice. And Sarah, bring us home.
I'm sorry, Ezkara,
And say it as a full word.
Ezkara.
Ezkara. Okay. We're not going to do all this because it's 9 o'clock. Okay. We're done. We're done. We finished the five rules of Shva Na, and I am going to give you guys all kinds of practice this week. Brainscape, unfortunately, I started working on Brainscape about 10 years ago, putting these decks together, and I tried to get them. I never finished it, and I tried to create for this class the rest of the decks that it needed, but I just can't. There's too many steps involved, and I have not been able to get all the decks. So what I'm going to send you are worksheets, are images of worksheets that have just a bunch of examples of each one of these things on it. Okay, and you just play with them, and I also, believe it or not, we are going to get back to the Sidur. We're going to do that next week. I think
What?
What?
For what?
We're going to spend most of the rest of our time looking at the Shabbat morning service. Actually, Shabbat, we'll look at Friday night, we'll look at Saturday morning, because obviously that's the time when most of us are there together. Some of us are at Minyan more than others of us. So I think the best thing for us to do is to focus on the services where we spend the most time together, and so that we get the familiarity with the things that we see the most. Okay? Yes. Yeah.
Is it possible on the worksheets that you give us that there be some way of indicating how the correct way of pronouncing the words that are there, so that otherwise we're just saying something, I think it's ABC, and not knowing if it's correct or not.
Yeah, I think that with Brainscape, the great thing about Brainscape is that I can include a sound file on the answer card. Unfortunately, with a worksheet, I can't. That's what I said. There's a lot of steps involved with the Brainscape cards, and I've never finished it.
How are you sending us the worksheets?
Oh, I'll just send them to you as an email. I'll send them as that.
So I can get it on the computer, not on the phone. I can't read it on the phone because it's too small.
Oh, on the phone, you can just you can pinch out and make it bigger. These are images, just like you would make. You know how to pinch out a picture to make a picture larger?
Yeah.
You could do that, the same thing with these on your phone.
Or so you're doing it on the phone. You're
No,
sending.
it could be wherever you look at your email,
Yeah.
you'll be able to look at it.
Or you have my contact? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, everyone. So very good. We have some other
Thank you.
very interesting but important little grammatical things to look at that affect our pronunciation for next week. But in the meantime, I want you to keep working on these things. I want you to keep using the Aleph Bina book. There's a lot of really good words in here. Almost those first 60, 70 pages of this book are all words that are open syllables.
That's the red book. It's a red
No,
book.
this is is yours red? Mine's, yes, yours is red. Yeah, the first 50, 60 pages of this, almost everything's words with open syllables. So use this to practice those words, and use the Brainscape. Alan and Anne especially, make sure get your vowels and consonants down. Yeah. So the vowels and consonants, those sounds are, without those, you can't build without the foundation. Okay. So that everything starts with those. So make sure you get those, and we will reconvene next week at the same time.
Thank you.
Okay. Great
Thank
job,
you.
everybody. We'll see you on.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.